Alright, what up, guys? Yes, this is my Exodia deck. I've been having so much fun playing with it, the amount I can, because, like I said, my PC is messed up. So I'm gonna try to make this quick before anything just cut off or whatever, and try to explain it as quick as possible. Okay, I run 3 pots. Um, Also leading to the question of the day: how do you use your pot of duality? I mean, since I've been playing this deck, I only pretty much use Pot of Duality after I went through all my draw cards, Upstart Goblin, Momentary Truce, whatever. I really don't got nothing I would really want or can combo with. Fine. Now it's time for Pot of Duality. Look for my Dark World monster with Dark World dealings. Look for my Blue Eyes with trade in, or vice versa. And it actually works quite good that way. I even start using it, like saving my Pot of Dualities for when I actually need a combo piece. Like if I get a alias, I can look for Gemini Spark, something like that. Especially when the game has already been progressing, your deck is thinned out somewhat. I kind of like it that way. Now I have Dark World Dealings, 3 of those. I can explain him later. 3 trade-ins, 3 momentary truths. This card is so good. Yes, that is Kizan in that picture, but yeah, basically, I guess you could read both players draw a card until the opponent next end phase. All damage from either player becomes 0. That's why I pretty much summarize run Upstart instead. But this card saved me so many times. Like, if I can't put a monster on the field, if I haven't drew into any, I don't want to put a monster down. Fine, I can just activate that. It's just the rest of the turn, I don't gotta worry about getting attacked. A lot of times I get greedy and I activate multiples of them in one turn, which is stupid of me. But yeah, I'm a noob. Uh, all 5 pieces of the Forbidden God himself, Exodia, of course. 1 for 1. This is one of the playmaking cards that actually, when I actually started comboing with it, it really like, what? I can do that. I'll explain that, but card Consonants, just 1. Magical Stone Excavation, I'm thinking I might change that up. Like, sometimes when I think about changing, I'm like, no, I like it so much. And then when I get bad hands with it, I'm like, oh, I hate it so much. So, I don't know. Then 3 Blue Eyes, 3 Baby Blue Eyes, White Stone the Legend, Bro, Dark World Guy, Emissary, Afterlife, and Singing. Emissary and Singing search for Exodia pieces, of course. And then Reckless Greed, just because I'm greedy and I just want to win as quick as possible. Yeah. Now, the only thing that makes my deck different because of the weird text is that actually I try to Syncro. Yes, I Syncro. Now, I would use 1 for 1, which I kind of hate in this build. I kind of want to use Double Summon or something like that. But it kind of conflicts with Pot of Duality, so yeah, I might end up changing that out for Double Summon. Might even one of these for a Double Summon as well. The whole idea is that that's why I only have 1 card of Consonants as well, because I can draw a card with Dark World Dealings, discard my Bro, draw another card by his effect, or I can Magical Stone Excavation, Bro, draw a card by his effect, then get a spell card, do some more drawing craziness. And also Dark World Dealers could be some dead cards, because I knew I probably did some random Syncro craziness with my White Stone, so I don't need that extra card. So yeah, like it's kind of seems random and techy, but if you actually get to play it, it really fits together quite fine. Now, it's not really completed. It is some rough spots that I hate, because I had played a couple people that say, oh, really? Like, my Exodia deck works first turn every time. Like, you rat bastard. I do not want to hear that. Having such a hard time. But yeah, this deck is actually pretty fun. And I kind of want to challenge you guys. Make this deck. Well, make my Exodia Synchro deck. You don't gotta be exactly like this. Take it out, make it better, do whatever. Post it up on Dual Network, and basically show everyone You beating everybody with Exodia and some big ass synchros on the field. I probably shouldn't be cussing on my videos, but yes, I'm excited about this. I really want y'all guys to do that too. Outside of that, yeah, I really want to know how you guys use your pot of duality. Do you just activate it first turn as soon as you get it, or do you actually just wait until you kind of got a bad hand, you try to dig and work your way out of it? Because that's the kind of way I prefer to use it. Soon as I get iffy things or I can't really use nothing in my hand, okay, it's time to pot of duality. Outside of that, the only other thing I want to talk about, if you are subscribed to DEC Silent Enigma, you probably have seen his video today. He talked, he joked about him using, what's the card, Tingu, just for its seeds. Now I gotta tell you guys, I kind of hope he see this as well, but Tingu effect will not activate if he is used for it in its seed material. Now the reason is, when Tingu is overlaid, yes, he's not counted as a monster on the field, but his effect will not activate because he haven't left the field. He just no longer counted as a monster on the field, if that makes sense. So he kind of leads the field, but he don't lead the field. So yeah, you can kind of imagine it like, okay, he become a seed material, so now he just counts as a dark magician token or something like that. He's like Reborn Tingu kind of have left the field, but the card himself hasn't left the field. Like, it's like I try to really talk about the whole mechanics around synchroing and exceeding and how it relates to the older cards that you know, fusing and synchroing and all that kind of stuff that we're used to now. And like I try to say in my other videos, like the mechanics does change, like quite considerably of how older cards are used. Like for example, if you use Singing as a seed material, detach him, effect will not activate. Use Dandelion as a seed material and detach him, his effect will activate, simply because he have went to the graveyard. And as you know, you can mill Dandelion, you can discard him from your hand, you can tribute, you can freaking synchro. It doesn't matter. As long as he goes to the graveyard, his effect activates. Now, outside of that, what also is pretty cool and also relates to a lot of brokenness is Plague Spreader and Cobalt, both level 2s. When, as you know, when Cobalt and Plague Spreader are reborn by their own effect, when it goes to the graveyard, they go out of play. Well, when they leave the field, they go out of play instead, where they get banished. But if you reborn them by their own effect and then use them as a seed material card, because you really can't say monster, you gotta say card, because that way they just become another card on the field. But they no longer count as monsters on the field. So if you detach them, even if Defissure's on the field, they will go straight back to the graveyard. And the only reason they can go to the graveyard with Defissure on the field is at the moment they're detached, they're not counted as a monster that's leaving the field, or they're not counted as a monster, period. They just counted as a seed material card. Because as you know, you also can use trap monsters and all, token monsters and all that kind of stuff to exceed summon. I don't know how tokens would actually relate to the detaching part. So it's a lot of crazy randomness that exceed and the mechanics around them, like, yeah. But I really want to get onto that. Like, Reborn Tingu effect will not activate. Plague Spreader, Cobalt, super brokenness, wait, super epicness, epitastrophe. Yeah, I kind of gave myself a brain fart trying to think of that. But yeah, sorry for the long video, guys. I hope you like my Exodia deck. Please try it out. Put it on Dueling Network. Well, post it up on YouTube after you play on Dueling Network, so I would like to see it. And yeah, how do you guys duality? Tell me in the comments. Peace.